This weekend, we attended Abilities Expo in Los Angeles, a 3-day annual expo with access to adaptive sports, new technology and innovations, workshops, and activities for the disability community. Let's take a closer look at this disability wonderland.
To start off the weekend, we spoke with Colton Young, product manager for Winnebago Specialty Vehicles, who told us about their groundbreaking products.
So right now we have two vehicles. So we have the Inspire, which is the bigger Class A that we've had for about 3 years now. And then we have a brand new Roam van that we are just launching and getting on dealers' lots this month. So it's something that we continue to invest more money and time into, and it's a segment that we have a lot of potential growth into. The biggest issue that we run into is everybody has a different level of accessibility within the community. So when you look at something like this van, there's a lot more difficulty that some people will have with transfer heights and things like that. But we try to mitigate that by having transfer bars and things like that that you can grab onto. There's also bathrooms in both vehicles so that you have that if you need to go when you're on the road. We try to design it from the ground up to be wheelchair accessible in all aspects.
I'm here with Angel City Sports learning about how adaptive sports is making waves in the community. I got a chance to talk with Associate Director Camille Malkanek to learn more.
Angel City Sports provides free sport opportunities for kids, adults, and veterans with physical disabilities or visual impairments. And we like to eliminate all the barriers associated with playing adaptive sports, but ultimately we're looking to really give people with disabilities a sense of community, a sense of belonging. It doesn't matter if you're new to the disabled community or if you've been, using your wheelchair prosthetic for decades, you can play sports.
Among the rest of the booths at Abilities Expo, one stood out in particular, Mieron VR. CEO Josh Dubon gave us an inside look.
So Mieron VR has a library of VR experiences that focus on the principles of physical therapy, occupational therapy, and neurological engagement. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of the metaverse and some of those terms popping up here and there, and to be honest, it's just a really big buzzword for ultimately what is virtual reality. And we've been working on that tech for almost 10 years, but focusing on the rehab space for 6. Our headsets, everything that we created inside was with the partnerships of practitioners and doctors and hospitals around the country, around the world actually. So say you put the headset on and you're doing upper body exercise. For us, we're having fun. They're doing PNF patterns, they're doing cross pattern movements. Some of the experiences even do a lot of gait training, so somebody could be harnessed up on one of the treadmills like a Locomat or a Therastride where they're harnessed up and they're walking essentially, but they're just staring at a wall, right? So imagine now with our headset, they're in a simulation that we created of them walking down the street or on a bike path, and a lot of the times too their natural reciprocal arm motion comes back. So there's a lot of different benefits from pain management to more engagement, and the mental health aspect is huge. So there's a lot to it.
Abilities Expo had a ton more to offer, and this reaction from attendee Felice shows how much this expo means to the disability community.
This is such a spectacular thing for somebody in a wheelchair, just to be here with all these other people. And like I said to my friend, it's so nice to be in a room with people that I see eye to eye with. And for anybody who's never been to Abilities Expo, come on down.
For Ability Media, I'm Santino Maione.
And I'm Ephemia Nicolakis.